Oh, I guess it's going. So anyway, this is our basement. Yes, it's a mess because I haven't had a chance to pick it up. I've been kind of busy. Anyways, so this is our library room. Basically, you come down the stairs. I'll go get it. My stairs over there. Where are they? Can you see them? Those are my stairs. You just come down from upstairs. Here's the big storage room for the moment. At some point, we're going to put shelves in here. This is going to be our family room. We want to put like all our TV stuff down here. Then you go through. Okay, there's the stairs. There's the wall. Storage, Christmas, camping. There's one room in there, and that's just our craft room. It's kind of a mess right now. And then there are studs up for a wall. We just haven't gotten them put up yet. But eventually we will. We're going to finish this out. Anyway, you come in here. Here's my library area. Our whatever shelf. Utility shelf, I guess. More storage stuff. A random tub. Where is it? Random tub that we don't know what they were going to do with because it doesn't even fit upstairs. Anyway, we're going to put this into this is going to be our guest room one of these days. But anyway, directly across the hall is our library room. Yes, you see all of that? Those were built-in shelves. Anyway, you walk in here. We have our movie shelf. This is our movie shelf, all our movies. And then these were built-in shelves. Eventually, what we're going to do is we're going to put the shelves along this wall for our library books and probably do one out this way. And since the window's here, we're going to put our table and our book and our chair right here. And this is going to be like our reading corner. Yes, I am got toys down here. We're rotating toys because I'm tired of cleaning up messes. Anyway, and then once we get them along this wall, we're gonna pull the books out. We're gonna put some shelves right here, like we're gonna walk into like an actual library. So that's this room. That's what this is gonna be. But anyway, I'm gonna show you the books, our collection. These are Louis L'Amour books. These are some of Andy's favorite books because he was a writer. Louis L'Amour was a Western writer. I think I don't even know what year he was born in. These were like the 1800s, I think. But anyway, Andy really likes them because they are accurate to the time period. They don't have any bedroom things. They have a few words in them, but mostly it was words that would have been used then, like D word or whatever. You know, not so offensive according to today's culture. But anyway, so he's got almost that whole collection. All of these leather-bound books are his. That's the whole Louis L'Amour collection. He's got a lot of like Mark Twain's The Life and Adventures of Fate Brown. I don't know. He's got a lot of collection books, like Life of George Washington. These are mine, just a few of them, because I have a gazillion more. He's got The Roots of Reconstruction. He's got like a whole theological section. I haven't come down here yet and organized all our books. I do plan on organizing them eventually, but right now they're just kind of thrown up here, like Battles and Leaders of the Civil War. It's a whole volume collection. This red is the Confederate Military History Collection. If you want to learn all about the Confederate history, then there you go. We have a set of Rudyard Kipling books. We like old, not ancient. What the heck are these called? Not ancient. Oh, dryer's done. Call of the Wild. Anyway, they're the old books. I don't even remember what. Antique. That's the word. Antique. We have our Star Wars collection. We have a whole autobiography of Mark Twain. You do have a Star Wars collection. And he's got his Star Wars collection that's not all put up. He's got a whole presidential section that he enjoys reading about. His Second War collection, a Lego book, of course, English dictionary, a Strong's Concordance, a bunch of space books, a bunch of old. He likes. We like to get a lot of books about states before they were modernized, I guess you could say. Just the old facts about the states. We like those kind of books. He's got a lot of making of Star Wars books, of course. Just a bunch of the War Between the States, some antique books of those. We have a collection, the history of the Lewis and Clark expedition. That's going to be required reading for our children. Excuse me. We have 3 of these books. Trying to get this back in. More Star Wars books. The complete book of U.S. presidents pre-Obama. We have several G.A. Henty books. These aren't all of them. Andy really likes Ronald Reagan and Theodore Roosevelt. He likes them as people. Eisenhower, he likes them as people, not so much as what they were during their presidency, but he likes them as a person. They were great men as just men, not as presidents. So he has a lot of those books to learn about them. We have Lifetime Plan for Success, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence. We've got a couple of things of those. Just a lot of history. We have a ton of history books. As you can see, Our Secret Honor, Team of Rivals. It was about Abraham Lincoln. My 3 Years with Eisenhower by Captain Harry Butcher. The Politically Incorrect Guide to the Constitution. We have a couple of politically incorrect guide books. A lot of Civil War history, a lot of World War II history, a lot of World War I history, a lot of presidential histories, a lot of space history. Not so much Star Wars space, but like the history of the space expeditions, a lot of things like that. So those are our downstairs books. It's a lot of biography, a lot of history, and a lot of nonfiction. Is that the word? I don't even know. I just know they're good. So anyway, that's downstairs. So now we're going to go upstairs and see what we have up there. And upstairs now, even though these aren't technically books, they are. They're called cookbooks for a reason. So underneath the table is where I keep all of my cookbooks. They're all my beauties, my pride and joys. I don't know if you can see those very well, but anyway, into the living room, we have 2 bookshelves in the living room. One is our antique bookshelf. Pardon the dust. I think it's silly to dust when it's just going to get dusty, but anyways, Lily's my duster. Anyway, we have all our antique books. We have a lot of Gene Autry, a couple of Elsie Dinsmore, like the original antique ones. I think this is it. Trails of Early Idaho. I think Andy paid $100 for this book, $80 for this book. It's an antique. Let's see. It's one of his favorites. Oh, not that old. 1940, but we have several in here. Let's see if I can find them. They're like actually from the 1800s. Let's see if I can find it. 1852. The Life and Public Services of Henry Clay, whoever that was. And this is an 1852 printing. So we have. You're gonna be a dinosaur?
And I will show you my bedroom.
Hold on. We have De Führer. Using sensational new material for the World Authority on Hitler tells the whole story of the Nazi road to chaos. Oh, no, we didn't. No, it's because it's antique. That's why. Right? Over on this. And that's our antique book. As you could see downstairs, we had a lot of antique books down there. So it's not even all of that. So over on our other shelf, over by the front door, we call this our theological shelf. Because it's got all our Bible stuff. We've got Bible studies. We've got Building a Godly Home, A Holy Vision for a Happy Marriage. Oh, I didn't even know he had this one. Maybe I should read it. We have several Voddie Bauchams up here. We have the Halley's Bible Handbook. We even have an old antique copy of John Bunyan's complete works. Excuse me, I got a cold. Let's see what year this was printed in. 18 something, I think. I don't even remember. Hold on, let me look. It's 1861. Can you see that? It is one of Andy's prized possessions. Books on Genesis and Exodus, the Treasury of David, the theology, theology. I don't know. Anyway, Spurgeon's sermons, expository dictionary, Charles Spurgeon's, just things like that. I know. And so that's what we have upstairs. Andy said, "Oh, you're trying to be all prideful."
Also, I'll show you my bedroom.
Okay, we'll go.
The bedroom.
But anyway, we figured if we kept those out, people would think we were smart because we keep our antique and our theological books out. Come on, we'll get our dinosaur.